Welcome back to my Wait, now that's more like it. Welcome back to my workstation, and today we're going to be breaking down this PS3. Now I know this isn't my usual chemistry videos, but it's good to switch it up sometimes. And resources are low, so I just found some old tech. Let's break it down. So what we're going to want to do first is take a Phillips head screwdriver and just remove the hard drive. Now, if you see the lettering PlayStation, if you look below the lettering, you're going to see a little hard drive slot right here. This little panel. And it even says detach this cover when removing the hard disk. I don't know if you can read that, but it's written there. So what you want to do is just take a sharp object and just remove that cover. For this example, I'm just going to take a scissor and flip it away. Now, removing this will remove your warranty, but this is 2006 technology, so I think we'll be fine. I'm just going to remove this blue screw here, screw over here, remove this metal panel that's holding the hard drive. Once you pull that out, you get your hard drive. Now, this hard drive, if I can read it correctly, is about 40 gigabytes Hitachi. And for the size of the 40 gigabyte hard drive today, it would be minuscule compared to this. So, 2006 technology for you. Now, after that, we're going to get to the main body. So after removing the hard drive, what we're going to want to do is remove this top panel here with the PlayStation logo. How I'm going to do that is this little rubber tab here. Just going to peel that off. Peel it off. It's a bit hard and it gets stuck, but I'm going to need to remove that. So after we've removed that plastic tab, what you're going to see is a little metal thing over here. Now, if you just take a sharp object like this knife, just pry that open too, it's removed. Then you're going to see a small screw inside here. It's a bit hard to focus, but there's a small screw inside there. I'm just going to take a screwdriver and remove it. Small correction, guys. We're actually going to need a Torx bit for this. And I don't know the exact size, but I have a bunch of them for this like interchangeable screwdriver. So I just pick and choose which Torx bit until it works. I'm just gonna put that in. Actually remove the screw now. And once that's removed, I'm gonna take this panel and just slide it off. And then you can take it from the side and just remove it. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is just remove all the top front screws you see here. Just want to remove all of them. So once you've removed all the top screws, you're going to see there are two types of top screws, the long ones and the medium ones. Medium ones come from like the middle over here. The long ones come from the sides. Now, once you've removed all of those, you're just going to go from the left side and just flip off your panel. Now, because they're held by pretty strong clips, they can just be flipped off, but they're also going to be kind of tight. And it was a pretty big like thump when I removed it. Kind of scared me, but we got it removed. And I know this is dirty. I probably haven't touched this at all in like 10 years, but let's just ignore it. The power supply here, let's remove that first. For the power supply, we're going to detach it from the system by just removing the connectors. And then we're going to remove the power supply completely. These two screws over here and the two ones over here. So while this time lapse is playing, I thought I'd just inform you guys that I actually removed the DVD player off camera. I forgot to film it. Sorry. But basically what you do is, it's very similar to the power supply. You just look at the side screws, remove those, and you lift the DVD player up. But the thing is, it's connected through a silver tape or like a PCI Express extender. I don't really know. You pull that out, you remove it, good enough. And then you continue with disassembling your PS3. I forgot to tell this before. There actually is another screw below the two main screws on the side holding the power supply in. One on the left is pretty easily shown, but the one on the right is actually right under this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's under the side screw. So if you guys are actually disassembling your PS3, you're going to be able to see it, and you're also going to want to remove that. And again, we're going to do a very similar kind of dumbfounded way of removing everything process again. See all the screws on top? Remove them. After removing practically what I think is 25 billion screws, they're all gone. So what we're going to do is remove these shields first. And this under shield also can be removed. Top plate seem to want to be, there you go. And there is a wire there, but because I'm just trying to get some tech, snippety snap. If I can actually get it to snap, there you go. This plate removed. Whatever this is, it looks cool, removed. Oh, this is the I/O to USB. And we have the motherboard. I think this is the underside of the motherboard though. So I kind of missed this off camera, but I was figuring out what screw I have to remove to get off the motherboard, but it just removed by itself. So that turned out well. Got thermal compound on our heat sinks. Little fan right here. Most useful thing out of this would probably be the fan, but you know, I still like to have tech. It looks interesting. So once you remove this metal plating from the motherboard, you can actually see the proper motherboard. And this is probably the most salvageable part of all of this. Not for actual any value, but you know, it's just kind of cool to have. And I don't understand this very well, but from what it looks like to me, that's two CPUs. Probably not, probably just linked together, but you know, the two heat sinks, two CPUs. Could be. Like I said, I'm not an expert on this, but I will actually be using these heat sinks and fan for something. I'll show that at the end of the video, just hint it. But for now, let's just get them removed and wrap up the video. I'm just gonna remove everything from this basic case, which is pretty simple now, only a few screws left. These. Just get to it. Got our fan removed. This will actually be useful. So when removing the heat sinks and like the fan casing, you could brute force it out and probably risk plastic flying anywhere because it broke. Or a smarter solution would be to just take the link over here, the clip, remove the side panel, remove that completely, and have access to the heat sinks. I hope you guys like that slightly odd video of me just disassembling some old tech, because I may do it again. I have some more tech left, but I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. What does one do when they find themselves with a nice portable laptop, but has literally no performance and thermal throttles to 98 degrees Celsius? Practically gonna explode. It's like a PS3 or something. Well, perfect. You take apart your PS3, rob its thermal equipment, and stick it right on. Fixed.